I guess it technically is partially a competition. It shouldn't be. I don't want it to be. But like considering there's a lot of people who we do think make good content who get like maybe 3 or 4 views for their VODs, like it's kind of nice to see our VODs getting those, especially VODs that we put that effort into for the voice acting. We kind of dragged our feet this week with uploading, but hopefully next week we'll be better at it. And honestly, we want to set up uploads beforehand. We'd like it so that for most of this month or most of the season that we have automatic uploads posting at least on our VOD channel for some of the games we were playing last season, and then of course weekly uploading Stream Meatpunks Forever this season. So that's the dream. We'll see. Oh, I guess I should. Content warning: body horror, self-harm, suicidal ideation, racially charged violence. I want to keep it light, but it is a game about killing neo-Nazis. Alcohol, abuse mentions, gender dysphoria, loss of bodily autonomy, apocalyptic ideation, cults, including some jokes and poor taste, about cults that I regret and intend to remove when I have the resources to do so. Looking back on this list, the game seems super grim, but I promise it's not. Warning: the Linux version of this game is untested, and so it might be kind of janky. This actually doesn't have that much information about the game itself. A serial visual novel mech brawler about 4 gay disasters beating up neo-Nazis and giant robots made of meat. Get ready for the worst road trip of all time. I think that's enough information. Last week, we met our 4 gay disasters, one of whom had gotten into a fight with a fash because his crush picked a fight with them on the last day that he was gonna be in their backwater ass town. And of course, partially to impress him and partially not to back down from fascists insulting him and his entire existence, he got in a fight with them. He won, and they had to run from the cops because the cops like fash. Eventually, Sam, the gay guy who did it, ends up at a Meatpunks group, a anti-fascist group of people who are punks and like flesh mechs. Who knew? Because of his run-in the previous day, a whole group of fascists came down on the whole Meatpunks group through loose affiliation, even though they had just met him. However, in my playthrough, the leader of our Meatpunks group went to bat for him, Cass, in All or Nothing. Cass fought the ringleader of this group, who ended up being the son of the sheriff, and so they basically had to run for their lives. And so right now they're on a road trip to the nearest Meatpunks chapter in another city, hoping to get their bearings and hopefully get some help, or at the very least somewhere to hide. And that's where our story picks up from today on Fluff Bites. Have a good one, Orange. Hope you enjoy your night and your weekend. It's hard to tell if the volume is too high or too low because of the wind, but we'll see. Sam, he, him, affiliation Sundown Meatpunks. Cool loner with a tragic backstory TM. What's his deal, though? Brad, Ultra Brad. He, him, affiliation Sundown Meatpunks. Extremely online mad scientist, has a heart made of meat. Leanna, Crash Queen. She, her. Oh, I wasn't reading. Roots Among Ash. Ultra Brad. Leanna, Crash Queen. She, her. Affiliation Sundown Meatpunks. Deadly fighter with a massive chip on her shoulder. Punched a snake once. Jason, Golden Boy. He, him. Affiliation? Not applicable. Sam's best friend for longer than he can remember. Professional troublemaker. Emily, she, her. Affiliation? Her boss, I guess? Teen with an eldritch streak trying her best. Ed, Breaklight. He, him. Affiliation? Sun cultist. Young pastor wandering the desert hunting for the sun. Eats sand, probably. I see. I don't want to get too far because spoilers. Cass. All or nothing. They, them. Sundown Meatpunks. Begrudging leader just trying to make it through the day. Really needs a nap. And we continue. Episode 3. Infinite Desert Hellzone. Tell me if it's overpowering my voice. The first thing Sam feels in the morning is the cold air, the colder ground, and a foot in his back. Ugh, what the hell? Wake up, it's getting bright. She kicks him. Why are you doing this? December 12th, 8 years ago. Get up! She kicks him again. Fuck, okay, I'm up. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more. Thank you. Sam slowly opens his eyes. Brad and Cass are stretching, slowly getting stiffness out from a night on the ground. Leanna looms over them. Leanna, you know I have no idea what you're talking about, right? Seriously? December 12th, 8 years ago, no memory at all? No? The day you wrecked my porch. Oh, right. Sorry about that. It's fine. It's clearly not fine. Wait. Last night's coming back to me now. Cass, did you... Yep. Shit. Don't worry about it. What? Look, killing people is no big deal. What? All I'm saying is sometimes you're surrounded by fash and have to knock a couple off a cliff. Or you get into some bad debt and have to do things you're not proud of. Or your dad hits your mom a little too much, so you have to shove him in a wood chipper. Leanna, what the actual, literal fuck? All I'm saying is you shouldn't feel ashamed of the things you did to stay alive. Just keep moving and keep fighting. All we can do sometimes. Besides, it's not just us or them. They'll be coming for us all soon enough. That was an incredibly fucked up way to put it, but I think I get you. Let's keep moving. Speaking of, we should get going soon. Bright's coming. Who's taking point? Just so you know, Brad, taking point means going first and fighting. I know what it means. Just looking out for you, kid. Don't call me kid. There's a pause. I can take point today. Let's go. You are Leanna. You clamber inside the ribcage and position yourself. You strap yourself in and take a moment. Neck above the nerve spike. You mouth a quick prayer. You don't usually, but it feels right. As you finish, you slide your neck back into the nerve spike. It gets easier. It goes easier than usual, but still hard. Contact. Blood and fire rush through your veins. Plasma and lymph and piss course through your new body. And you think about a shirt you left at home. And this is the first moment that the loss hits you. That you can never go home again. That everything is broken and it'll never be the same. It never gets easier. But you've learned the steps by now. Keep looking forward. Keep moving forward. And trust your fists. They haven't failed you yet. You are Crash Queen. The bare cliffside air makes you cough as you stand. What are Leanna's abilities? Leanna's primary attack, Crush, has a chance to prevent opponents from attacking. Her secondary skill, Juke, doubles her current speed. Her passive ability, Unrelenting, makes her regular move speed faster. Here we fucking go. No, we weren't alone. You, Fash! Let's fight. Huh? What? Hope the game didn't freeze. Mouse goes everywhere. Okay. I do love the music. I don't know if they did game balancing or were just better at this through practice, but this game used to be like so much harder. Though the final boss battle of the season is gonna be a mess. Ah. Ah. Whew. Got my ass. But at least I'm in the corner. Sometimes you just gotta knock Fash off a cliff. I love the soundtrack. The bass has wonderful timbre. Decliffenistration. Suddenly, a refill station. Hey, was that there a minute ago? Fuck, I wasn't looking. Probably. Hell yeah! Blood station time. We should be quick. I don't like the look of this place. Me neither. Don't trust it. Brad, you know Mac's best. Wanna fill us up? Yes, it's... What? I don't know. Like, yes, but gender neutral? I don't think it's that hard. I don't think that hard about it, to be honest. Okay. I'll go in. Go get us food and water. We may have to spend the next week living off blood station sushi. Hey Brad, want some help? It's kind of a one-person task. Cool. I'll keep watch. Brad swipes his card on the side of the blood machine, kicks it twice, and drops the hatch to reveal a trough of blood. So, what's your deal? My deal? Brad gets back in his mech, walks over to the trough, and starts shoveling blood in its stomach. Yeah, like your life story and shit. What's up with you? You're obviously some kind of nerd, but it's been hard getting a read on you. Brad closes up the mech's stomach pouch, disconnects, and climbs out of the mech. Well, yesterday, I was a call center worker. Today, I guess I'm a fugitive. Who knows what it'll be tomorrow. So, there's that. Brad gets in Sam's mech, walks over to the trough, and shoves some blood into its stomach. Can you do the voice? What voice? The call center voice! Brad closes the stomach hatch and climbs out of the mech. Hi, sorry to bother you over dinner, but I just wanted to tell you about this amazing opportunity! It sucked. But it was nice having a routine. I don't know. Brad gets in Lena's mech, walks it over to the trough, and pauses. Where's the blood hatch? It's a little slot by the hip. Yep, found it. Thanks. Brad starts shoveling blood into the hatch. I'm sorry you got roped into this. You're a good kid, you don't deserve this. You realize I'm 27, right? I've been an adult for nearly a fucking decade. Even pay taxes and shit. Brad climbs out of the mech, gets in Sam's mech, and starts shoveling. Shit, where do I sit the clock? Can't look right now. Describe them? They're wearing a shirt. That's literally the worst description I've ever heard. Fuck. They're coming this way. Praise and glory be to you on this day! Who the fuck are you? Language, my child! Whom the fuck are you? I am Ed, wandering pastor of the Sun Cult. Brad nearly falls out of the mech and slams the stomach hatch shut. Did you just say you were from the Sun Cult? Yes! I have traveled far from the reach of this desert and spread the word of hatred towards that horrible orb, the sun! The night be with you. And with your spirits! Who is this guy? He's a sun cultist! He reminds me a lot of my old youth pastor. So, what are you doing here? My first task is to wander the desert and search for signs towards the sun's plots. I suppose I will head north, observing the motions of the sand. Which brings me to why I came to talk to you. I am in need of protection. Of course. Shouldn't we talk this over with the others? Yeah, you're probably right. We just have to talk it over with the rest of our party. We'll be back in a second. The inside of the blood station is dim. Outlines of snacks, incomprehensible posters, and beer bottles. They're all the eye can see at first glance. Cass and Sam have just finished buying food and water for the trip. There's a moment of silence, which is broken by Brad and Leanna barging in. We found a youth pastor, can we keep him? What? We found a youth pastor, can we keep him? No, I heard you the first time. What? Hitchhiker wants our protection heading north. Something about sandplots. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't know either. Will he be able to pay us? Well, he's a sun cultist, so probably not. They're not big on money. Lee, what's your read on him? Seems harmless enough. If he tries something, we could always kill him. The cashier looks up from the register. Okay, I gotta ask. Are y'all on the run from the cops, or only a little bit? We are not gonna kill some random guy. Why not? This hole don't dig deeper. And it's only if we have to. We should bring him. If he makes trouble though, he's out. We should get going. Gotta find a place to rest for the night. Brad, mind getting, what's his name? Ed! You got it. Okay, we should probably get... Hey, Ed! Yes, my child! You're with us. That is great news! The rest of the night goes relatively uneventfully. The five wander the desert and eventually find an isolated corner between boulders. Brad spends the night fine-tuning everyone's mechs. Lena gives Cass some more tips on fighting. Sam sits on top of his mech and watches the stars. Ed examines the local flora. When sleep comes, it comes without dreams. The next morning. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Cheese. I know you're still new. I hope it's easy getting used to all this. I don't think there's a lot of streamers like us. It's not even whom the fuck are you. Whom, oblique case, is for objects. Who are you is a subject nominative case. Ooh, learning. Okay, it's time to get going. Who's taking point today? Actually, I'll take point today. Let's go. You are Cass. You feel somewhat shaken from your experience in the gas station, but it's fine. You're used to feeling bad. No use troubling others about it. You climb into the ribcage, holding your breath against the stench. Besides, existential horror isn't exactly new to you. You grew up out here. You learn what it means to see some shit that you'll never be able to forget, no matter how much you want to. You don't bother strapping yourself in. You grab into the ribcage directly, bracing your feet against the bones as you shove your neck into the nerve spike. Contact. Millions of nerves attach themselves directly to your brain, and you feel everything. Every ache, every pain, every worry from last time. It overwhelms you, blocks out other feelings. The pain brings with it an ounce of relief. Trash bodies, trash selves. You are all or nothing. The bitter cliffside air makes you cough as you stand. Castle's abilities: primary attack Crush, has a chance to prevent opponents from attacking. Secondary skill Bulwark negates most of their current momentum. Their passive ability Punch Drunk makes them stronger the more long-term stats effects they're suffering from. Let's do this. You wouldn't happen to be with the Meatpunks, would you? The giant mech stays totally silent. Shit. Well, here goes nothing. Ah! In a way, it's like a sumo match. Although sumo matches don't usually have multiple opponents. After a long day of fighting, the Sundown Meatpunks slowly settle down. A hot summer air is quiet, with no wind. The last of the bright beats down heat, seemingly relentless even as the sky glows red. Sam and Cass are out scouting for meat scraps. Ed wanders off to observe the motions of the stars. Brad and Leanna are the only ones left at camp. Leanna, can we talk? Sure, kid, what up? What? Look, I don't appreciate you calling me kid. I know I look young cause I'm trans, but I'm a goddamn adult, okay? But it seems no matter how much I explain this to you, it just doesn't get through. So how can I explain it to you that I'm not a fucking child? I spent a long time getting to this point, and I sure as shit didn't do it to get patronized constantly by a person I barely even know. Well, fuck this, I'm out. What are you doing? Desert, gonna die. What? Why? Clearly you don't want me around. Okay, maybe we should take a step back. Bad fucking word choice, asshole. Shit, I'm sorry. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Have a good fucking life, kid, so you never. Leanna starts to roll away. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I'll tell you what's wrong with me. This is the third fucking time in my life I had to give everything up. And it never gets easier. Not to mention, I'm the one who put this group together and you all treat me like a fucking joke. I know I don't always get things right away, but I'm smart at what I do. And you're right. How dare I, out of the kindness of my own heart, try to take you under my wing? So forgive me if I'm distracted and forget one little thing. Hey, Smash and Barrel. Thanks for the raid. What were you playing? So forgive me if I'm distracted and forget one little thing. It's not one little thing, it's my fucking life! I worked hard to get to this point, and I'm not gonna let you act like you're the only one getting hurt here! It's clear you don't respect me, so just fucking say it to my face! Fine! Ah! Fuck this! If you don't respect me, I'm gonna make you respect me. Fight me. Whoever loses has to leave the group. Now you're speaking my language. Wait, hold on, what? End of episode 3. Extreme Meatpunks forever. We'll return next week on Fluff Bites. Who will win? And who will be left in the desert to die?